Mic check, mic check. I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, we got smacked up in the market today. We took such a avoidable loss. It's not even funny, y'all. All right, so that was just me testing my audio. But yo, we took a massive loss today, y'all. Terrible, terrible, terrible loss. Big rookie mistake. I can't even hold y'all. This was probably the worst trading mistake I ever made in my whole life. Like I blew an account today. It was bad for business. It was bad for business because I'm trying to get these two accounts funded. I lost one, so I'm just going to have to buy another challenge. Um. So, but basically, what happened was I don't got the right guys. Um. So we saw this open right here at market open, right straight down. So my pre-market analysis was literally this: come down, take these lows because market news was bearish to come up to take out these highs. This was like my targets, like London high and New York PM high, right? It was super smooth trade. That's what I thought pre-market. So why didn't I follow that? Because I am slow, guys. So basically, I had later once I saw that once I saw like that candle close. I don't know why I thought it was smart to see this rejection rate. Like I entered off this because I thought we were gonna go lower, which was dumb because I knew we were coming up. I knew we had to wait for 5 minute equilibrium retest, but like it just like passed my mind because I was doing so much stuff at work, which it's a good lesson, to go back and teach you guys, like, hey, don't trade when you're not focused. Because I hit this number right here. It was like because I was filled in like right here, so like I had like my stop loss right here. I was targeting like 300 points, just so I could get like a smooth little TP smack. Like somewhere like 300 points, right? Because I just wanted a 1500, so I could just close out two banger trades. We have CPI later this week, so we could just use that to get funded. But man, did I sell the bag, yo! I knew we were coming up to target these highs. I was so dumb. This thing took me on. I just knew. I knew as it was going back. I was like, why did I like? As soon as it started retesting the first time, like once it took out those Asia lows, I knew I should have just got out to trade when I went in profit, but I have a one trade day limit. So I was like, you know what, let me just trust it. Even though I knew it was wrong, in my gut, I knew I took the wrong trade. I should have just got out when I smacked back into profit. But, you learn mistakes, guys. And, this was a really dumb rookie mistake because if we hop on the 5 minute, we completely well, not that far. We completely inverse the fair value gap that was created here in this one candle, completely disrespecting equilibrium. And entry would have been right here to target this New York high. It probably would have been way earlier, to be honest with you. To keep it a buck with you, I probably would have been on this breaker structure right here. Once this touched down right here and this shot up right here, we probably had entry right here to target these highs, setting our TP at these lows right here, which is what I should have done. Well, let's reverse that right here real quick just to hit this, probably this for the banger one time right here. Probably would have hit that right here on the trade. But even then, for me, like even that would have been way too many ticks on the funded. At least I would have hit this definitely on the live account. But once I missed it, once I got bad on the funded, I saw it forming on the live, but I kept myself disciplined. I was like, I'm not going to trade this. It's already way too late. So that's what I did. I would have targeted those eyes right there to get the 1500 that I need because we're just trying to get these accounts funded to then do our real risk management once we get into the XFA stage. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just a dumb mistake today. We took shorts instead of longs. Blew an account where we still have the other account up. We're like 800. But we can make it back. We can bounce back on that other account. I'm just gonna have to buy another one. It was a complimentary account, the one that I lost. It was a no activation fee complimentary account for what happened in December. Just bad for business. It happens, man. These losses suck. Had me overthinking for a while, being like, why am I so why am I just like that? Well, I didn't. I beat myself up about it, but not too much. It happens. We're human. these just human reactions. I just now I know for sure. Gotta like I knew I should have waited for that 5 minute. I don't know. I just was in. There's no excuses really. I knew better. I knew exactly what market wanted to do today. I knew I wanted to take out these lows because going to Forex Factory, right? We'll refresh our data from today. You're going to see it also bearish. So I was thinking we're not going to completely dip down. I said we're going to use that news, that bearish news, to take us down, to take out these lows, so then go up. That was my complete analysis of the trade. It just didn't. Just it wasn't good to go. So just quick, want to explain to guys my loss today, why I lost, but hey guys, it is what it is, man. It sucks. It really hit me hard, but every day we get better. Um, so yeah, gonna buy another account probably at the end of this week. Coming up here for CPI, I'll probably have that second account. We'll bang out on CPI. Get one account funded at least, have that account there, and then get the other ones funded so we can copy trade them on Top Step. And I want to make the ones I'm getting payouts from Top Step. I want to make the switch over to Tradeify. Heard it's better, but not 100% sure. As long as Top Step, pays me out, I have no issue with them. They've had a lot of controversy lately, but we're just gonna keep going. Um, keep pushing, keep grinding. Sorry guys, I'm just a bit tired. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's trade recap if I take a trade tomorrow. If not, then I'll just come into the market and explain why I didn't take a trade if it's a no trade day. And yeah, what news do we have for tomorrow? Tomorrow is E12. We do have unemployment claims at 8:30, so yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. Most definitely. All right, you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time you're watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. The support really, really does help. Don't forget to check out the socials at pat3rnina on every other social media platform, Instagram, TikTok. I'm there. Obviously here on YouTube where you're watching this video at. So yeah, you guys have a good one. Peace out.